I will be teaching you the easiest, quickest, most effective way to rank up and gain the maximum amount of EXP almost at the very beginning of the game. Now, for this, there are some requirements. You do need dog meat. You also need to get one of the magazines called Picket Fence, I believe. And I'm here on Sanctuary right now. And the magazine will be all the way somewhere over here. Give me a second to find it. Right here. It's called Sagas or Sagas Ironworks. This is also the place where you find the shish kebab flaming sword. So if you've looked that weapon up already, you should probably already know about this place. Now, right when you get in there, when you're about to fight the final, I guess, enemy or boss there, right next to him on the floor should be the magazine. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you there so that I can show you. Alright, so we are here. One thing you need to know is to be prepared. There are a lot of enemies here on your first encounter. I guess they're a little bit high level because they're so far on the right side of the map, and they will kill you. So if you are too low level, you might not be able to do this right off the bat. You might need to level up a couple times, but easiest way I can think of is just to sprint past everything and just kind of get your way into the building. Now, as soon as you go in the building, it's going to be a little tricky, so I'm going to show you exactly how to get through this. And before I forget, I think there are a few turrets that might be shooting at you, so be careful with those. But yeah, as soon as you get in here, you're going to want to stay on the left hand side. Just keep running down this path, then you turn right all the way to the end until you see these stairs here, and then you go up these stairs, and also you go up the next flight of stairs, go across, and then turn right at this wooden platform here. Be careful with the ground, you could potentially fall off if it breaks. Then you keep going up this platform here. Again, be careful with the ground. And once you get to this part down here, you're going to want to turn left and you go across here. This is where one or two of the turrets might be. Then once you get up here, this big blue door right here would be where the boss spawns. So you go in there. There is a side quest tied to the actual place. So if you want to get the sword, there is kind of like a side quest that you get involved in once you come in here. But anyways, you go up here to the right and keep walking up here. The boss will be right here, and the magazine will be right here on the floor. And the bobblehead, there's an extra bobblehead that pops up, and he should be right on top of this thing on the wall. So yeah, just I guess try to make it through here as fast as possible. Use a lot of stim packs, keep yourself alive. Once you get in here, I think dialogue would start for that side quest, but it's not really that important. So if you want to, you can go ahead and skip it and just make sure you make your way through here. Use jet to make time go slower, so that you can get the magazine. You can jump right off here and get out of here. And just get out the same way you came in, I guess. There is another way to get out, which is the easiest way, but it requires you to kill the boss and take his keys, which is something you probably won't be able to do if you're too low level. So I just walk right through that door because I already have the key. Alright, so once you get back out of here, you should be able to fast travel. If not, just get as far away from the enemies as possible. Make sure that there are no enemies. But yeah, you get dog meat, you get the magazine from this place. Obviously, you're probably going to run into a lot of enemies if you don't have the ability to fast travel to this place already. Now, once there, you will need copper. So, you will need to go to Diamond City, which is also another requirement. Go to Diamond City. It should be right off the bat one of the main story quests that you have to do. So, make sure you unlock the Diamond City location. And once you get to the market, you will want to go to one of the vendors, which I will show you in a second, and he will sell a shipment of copper. And the shipment has 25 pieces of copper. And what you're going to want to do with that is take it to the workbench. So, once you're in Diamond City, and that is the entrance up there. You're going to want to go all the way past the noodle shop and go to this guy, the Commonwealth Weaponry. His name is Arturo.
Let's see what you have.
Just barter with him. Go ahead and go to the junk, and he should have shipment of copper 25. So, you want to go ahead and buy that. And then from there, that's basically all you need. Those are all the requirements. Now from here, you're going to want to go back to Sanctuary. And from here, you're not going to have to go anywhere else. As long as you have dog meat, the magazine, and the shipment of copper, that should be all you need in order to make this happen. Now, I will show you the reason why dog meat is necessary for this and why I chose Sanctuary to do this. You can do this in any other settlement, but I feel like Sanctuary would be the easiest since it is the first, I guess, settlement you unlock. So in a way that is also a requirement, you need to unlock the Sanctuary settlement. Now, let me go ahead and show you this trick here. What you're going to want to do with the thing of copper is that you're going to need a bunch of them. You need at least a minimum of 2 to do this glitch, but I would advise you to do it this way. So what you're going to want to do is clear your inventory of any junk you have, put it in a container, and all you want to have is just the shipment of copper. Now what you're going to want to do is drop it on the ground, and then get dog meat to try and pick it up. But before he picks it up, what you're going to want to do is the duplication glitch, which is you pick it up right before he does, and that makes him drop a second one. So you have one in your inventory, and then you have the second one that he dropped. So you're going to want to keep doing that a couple times.
Over there.
And just keep making sure that you do that. Just make them do it a couple times. I
Grab
would
that.
advise to at least have 10 or so. It makes this a lot more simpler because once you get into the
Hey.
glitch for
Get
the
into
copper,
position.
it's going to be a pain in the butt because you only have 25 in the shipment.
Hey.
So
Get that.
if you only have 25, you're only going to duplicate it 25. But if you have a lot more, you're going to duplicate it a lot more, obviously. So having multiples of it makes it a lot
Head
faster
over
to go
there.
through and a lot more efficient for you, less troublesome as well. So
Bring it here, boy.
you don't really have to worry about clicking on buttons and mashing them over and over and over. So yeah, just keep
Dog meat.
doing this.
Hey, boy. Go there. Hey, boy. Fetch!
See, that time I didn't do it fast
Dog meat.
enough.
Take a look.
So you got to make sure you got the duplication glitch down.
Heads up.
I'm going to make him go over there
Move
again.
out. Yo. Psst. Bring that here. Psst. Over there. Hey. Grab that. Hey. Go over there. Get that.
Alright, so I'm going to try to get at least 10 of these so that I can make the copper multiply by 10 instead of just by the one,
Hey.
which only carries
Over here.
25. So I guess instead of having 25 duplicated, I would have 250
Bring it
if I
here,
do
boy.
this. You can duplicate it a lot more so that it can go by a lot faster, and you could probably just do it in one run, make it so that you can level up to maybe 100 without having to go back and
Dog meat.
do this
Hey,
glitch
boy.
again.
Go.
I ended up figuring this out like maybe 10-15 minutes ago.
Hey, boy.
And
Fetch.
it seems like the person who did the video first to show you how to do this duplication, he didn't really explain that you could do this. I just kind of figured it out. So I guess I can kind of claim this for myself. Ah, damn dog.
Dog meat.
Go
Here.
over there.
Bring that here. Heads up.
I hate this dog.
This away, pal. Dog meat. Grab that. Yo, hold. Move, boy. Get that. Psst. Over there.
Alright, so I only need to duplicate it one more time so that I have 10 of the copper shipments in my inventory.
Bring it here, boy.
Alright, so he's dropping the last one there. And just for
Get into
safety,
position.
I will make him duplicate it one more time, and I will leave it on the ground. So that if the glitch messes up on me, which it can,
Fetch.
and I will show you why. You have one for backup, and you could just do the duplication glitch again. So I'm just going to leave that last one there on the ground. Now, for the second to last part of this, I created a steamer trunk here. I put all of the materials and items that I had in my workshop, so literally there should be nothing. This stuff that's in here is all the crap that my settlers have gathered, like crops and stuff, so they just put it in there. But you can easily just take it out and put it in your chest or whatever you want to do with it. So now that that's empty, you gotta make sure that your junk is empty. You only want to have the shipment of copper. Now, since I have 10 instead of 2, I won't duplicate it by 25 or 50, I will duplicate it by 250. So what you're going to want to do is, as soon as you go in here, click on transfer, and I'm on PS4, so for Xbox it would be Y, then X really quickly, but for the PS4 it is triangle and square really quickly. So it's kind of like, you know, button mashing, but you got to make sure that you click those buttons fast enough, or else it would stick you with what the shipment is, and you cannot do the duplication glitch anymore. So for this, I would recommend a quick save, just in case. And then let's go in here. You don't even have to go to the junk area. You just, as soon as you come in here, press triangle and then square really fast. So here we go. Go in there. I have 250 copper now. So now what you want to do is go back, click square to transfer again, and then click the buttons really fast again. I have 225, 500, 775, Now look at that. Actually no, that's 20,050 copper pieces. And I still have my shipment of 25 times 10. So you don't really have to do much here. Now that you're done with that, like I said before, quick saving helps a lot. So what I used to do when I first learned how to do this was every 1,000 or so that I got, or every 500, I would back out and quick save so that I didn't mess up the shipment and, you know, have to repeat the duplication glitch. So I would just keep it on the quick save in case I messed up, and like I said, key for this would be to be quick when you press the triangle and square. You don't have to be super duper quick, but you have to be quick enough. And if you are too slow, it would only take the shipment and only give you what it was worth. And then you can't do it anymore. So I would recommend quick saving after every 500 or every 1,000 pieces of copper that you get. Now this also works with other materials, like I have here shipments of fiber optics and asbestos and circuitry and all this good stuff. You can do it with the same thing. I'm not sure if you can do it with other just regular items, like single items, but I do know for sure that you can duplicate shipments. Now that I have the 20,000 copper, I'm going to store it. So now all I have in my inventory is the shipments, which weigh nothing, and then in the workshop I have all of the copper. Now from here, I'm going to double check for you and make sure that I wasn't wrong about all the requirements. I mentioned dog meat as a requirement, unlocking sanctuary, getting the magazine to create the statues, and now I'm willing to bet that perks have something to do with this. So let me go ahead and double check here. If you go into the menu for the settlement creation, if you go to this decorations, third one, you can go to the statues now, and it'll be the first statue that you'd want to create. Now, on the right side, it usually tells you what it needs so that you can create it. But I guess I have all the requirements, unless there are none. So let me go ahead and double check to make sure that it isn't just me. Lights. Okay, see, it shows you on the right what you need as a requirement. So even though I already do have it, it still shows me. So for the decorations, I believe you don't need any upgrades or perks. So now that you have the 20k or whatever amount you need, I chose this as the path for this glitch. You can do it whichever way you want, but I feel like this is the fastest and easiest way for me. So what you're going to want to do is, I went to this window, and I'm going to keep clicking X while backing up. And as you can see, I am making a straight line of statues. Now, they're going to be a pain in the ass to get rid of if you're scattered all over the place. So what I would do is select square or X for scrapping it, and it'll say click X to scrap it. So instead of doing that individually for 10 hours, I am going to tap square and X repeatedly, as if I was playing a Street Fighter game. So I'm going to keep doing that, and as you can see, they keep disappearing because I'm scrapping them really quickly. So that way you don't have to take your sweet time in scrapping them. It won't take that long to do this. All you got to do is just make sure that your little dot is highlighting them, so that you can erase them a lot faster. Also, another really good thing that I forgot to mention is that if you have any armors, any apparel that gives you a boost to intelligence, make sure that you have it equipped. See, like this gives me 1 charisma and intelligence, equipped it. This 1 charisma, 1 intelligence, equipped it. Sleeping in a bed in your settlement also gives you a bonus for EXP as well, so that helps out a lot. As you can see there, the little Vault Dweller dude just showed up. And just so you guys can see, this could work either way. My intelligence is maxed out. I have 10 points on the intelligence, but if you do not, if you just started the game and you don't have all your points up, do not worry. You do not need 10 to get the maximum. All you're going to need to do is have 5 points in luck. So if you have 5 points in luck up here, you will unlock this perk. It's called Idiot 7, and literally does what it says. Randomly triggers 3 times EXP. If you upgrade it more, it'll go to 5 times EXP for any action at random. And then the last one, it says trigger 3 times EXP for all kills. So the last one isn't really necessary. You just need either the first, which gives you ×3, or the second one, which gives you ×5, whichever one you want to do. And make sure your intelligence is as low as possible if you want this to have maximum results, because the lower your intelligence, the higher the chance to get the ×3 or ×5 bonus. So now that I slept in the bed, I have my intelligence up. I also have the Idiot 7 perks. I have the statues, and I have all the copper in the world. I'm just going to keep doing this, and as you can see, I'm getting a lot of EXP. Now this might not seem as great as the other EXP glitch, where you go on the Predwin and then you kill the scribe. Might not look as much, but trust me, it took me literally about 4 to 5 hours just to get maybe 10-15 ranks or level ups. With this, I am getting level ups in about 5 minutes just doing this. Now your fingers might get tired after a bit, so you can go ahead and just start building other stuff, or just start, you know, using your perk points. What I really do recommend is the more you level up, make sure your perk points are going towards something that gets you a lot more EXP, or something that helps your settlement. Because these level ups are basically free. You're not battling, you're not exploring, you're not doing anything, you're just repeatedly doing this glitch. So I suggest doing all the mundane ones. If you are really into the game and you want to, you know, explore every aspect of it, I suggest you do that. Just get all your settlement perks up, get all your all the perks that don't involve combat. Save the combat ones for later. Also, difficulty does not affect this at all. They didn't make it that way in this game at all. No matter what difficulty you are on, EXP does not change. The only thing that does change when you switch the difficulty is the appearance of legendary enemies and better drops from them. But besides that, really there isn't much. You take more damage and stuff like that, obviously, but EXP does not change at all. So you can do this on very easy. You can also go get the magazine at the SOG factory, the place where you get the flaming sword. You can put that on easy or very easy, and just go get that magazine. Get dog meat, get the settlement ready, and then just keep doing this. Since you probably will level up a lot faster by doing a couple of these, since you are low level, you can just use your perks right away. You'll probably get to level 10 in maybe 20 minutes or less. But as you can see, this is effectively working. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial or demonstration for the unlimited infinite EXP glitch 2.0. Now I've already leveled up once, so I can show you that this is legit. I have 1 point, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on something that I use. So yeah, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if this was helpful for you, and if I finally helped you get through these pests of ranks. It takes forever to rank up any other way, especially when you get to higher levels. So this is literally a blessing to me. It is a miracle to be able to find something so easy to rank up faster. Even the scribe glitch on the Predwin was a pain in the butt. It took me forever just to gain 1 level. So this is basically nothing compared to that. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, if this was helpful at all for you. I'm pretty sure you guys have figured out all of these things if you are already looking for the EXP glitch videos. But then again, I just wanted to make the video full of everything you needed, such as the location and tips on finding the items you need and the requirements you need, all in one video, so that you wouldn't have to be scavenging YouTube or clicking on other links and wasting your time for no reason, just looking up other videos when I could just show you in one. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the video, hope you guys level up a lot. Let me know in the comments if this helped you or not, and I'll catch you guys later. Dragon out.